Back now at 7:40, and this morning on Rossen Report's Missing Children. We've all seen the tragic stories, but would you be able to spot that missing kid if he or she were standing right in front of you? Today, National Investigative Correspondent Jeff Rossen is here with an eye-opening hidden camera experiment. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we hear these stories way too often. A lot of the times on this show, a young child disappears and the search is on. Everyone bands together, blanketing the area with missing child posters. Police say it's a critical tool. But think about it. Do you really pay attention to them? And if you spotted the missing child, would you call the cops? Don't be so sure. This morning, our hidden camera experiment may be a wake-up call for all of us. A little girl has vanished. Alyssa McAdams, only 10 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, and the missing child posters are up in this small New York suburb and inside this local bakery.
That's like really disturbing. Did they just go up today? When did she disappear?
But would you notice her if she was standing right next to you?
I want to see my parents.
Listen to me.
What if a man was berating her right in front of you?
I told you you have to listen to what I say or I'll lock you in the room.
Our hidden cameras are rolling. Remember, this could be your child. We see it all the time, and the real-life cases are heartbreaking.
We love Kyron and we want him home.
Desperate parents relying on missing posters to get their children home. Police say those posters can save kids' lives, but only if the public pays attention. So how alert are you? We set up an experiment in Mamaroneck, New York. Working with police, we printed these fake missing posters and hung them everywhere, from trees to lampposts, even inside that local hotspot, Boyano Bakery, wired with hidden cameras. We even put a camera inside the poster, right at the register. Here's the good news. Alyssa isn't really missing. She's an actress working with us.
I want to go home.
I'll take you home when I'm good and ready to take you home.
We had her walk into the bakery with a strange man holding her by the arm. He's working with us too. Bill Stanton, a security expert.
Woman just walked away.
We're watching from a control room downstairs with Alyssa's mother.
Is she going to do something?
And a local police detective.
Call 911. Let us investigate.
To see how people react.
Who's this kid missing?
This woman is alarmed at the poster, asking the cashier about it several times.
Since when? The signs just went up? That's like really disturbing.
Then Alyssa walks in. The woman immediately looks over at her and seems to recognize Alyssa as the missing girl.
Ah, that's so pretty in pink.
But even after that, watch as she moves her young daughter away and leaves the store without saying a word.
She knew that was the child and she walked away?
All day.
You gotta be kidding me.
The scenario brings Alyssa's mom to tears.
Hey, Jeff Rossen from NBC News.
Time to reveal our experiment to this young mother.
Did you look at the little girl and make a connection?
I saw that she resembled the picture. It was unsettling.
But then you didn't do anything about it.
Well, because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to insult the gentleman if it wasn't the girl. I didn't want to scare the girl if it wasn't her.
But police say if you suspect anything, call 911.
We would rather come out and investigate it and have it be nothing versus miss an opportunity to save a child.
There were some encouraging moments. This man saw the poster, saw Alyssa, and didn't waste any time calling the police.
911, what's your emergency?
There seems to be a missing child here, which is all over the place on the little flyers.
But most didn't call the cops. Watch this woman out with her family buying Italian ices. Our missing poster clearly gets her attention, and she does a double take when she sees Alyssa sitting alone.
It's a local girl.
I don't know.
She seems conflicted. What to do?
It looks like the girl sitting over there.
Where?
Right there. We just saw the sign and then walked in, so.
While she does tell the clerk is in on our experiment and plays dumb. Meanwhile, Bill and Alyssa walk right by her, leaving the store. It's her last chance to stop them. But in the end, she doesn't and leaves with her family. Time to reveal ourselves.
It looked like you made the connection that girl was the same girl on the poster.
We did.
And then you left the store.
I did. I kind of asked somebody if they confirmed my feeling, and they ignored me, so I guess I went on. It was the wrong thing. You hope you're going to do the right thing.
It's okay. It's okay. You did what a lot of people did.
Well, that doesn't make it right.
At least she noticed the poster. In our experiment, most seem to miss it entirely.
The chocolate biscotti.
Ordering pastries, going about their lives, even with our missing girl just an arm's reach away.
It breaks my heart.
We showed our results to John Walsh.
Your investigation makes me sad, and it makes me mad, and makes me angry.
His own son was abducted and murdered more than 30 years ago. Now, John is a leading crusader for missing children.
We need to pay attention. As busy as we are, we need to stop for a second, look at that child, and thank God it's not your child.
We ran the scenario 16 times over an entire day. In the end, only 3 people contacted police.
That's my child. And if she was really missing, it's just scary to think about what would happen because nobody would be there to help her. It's disturbing on many levels.
We also shared our results with the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They say thousands of kids have been saved because of those photos and posters, and that our experiment proves that people need to pay closer attention. And obviously the point here is not to embarrass people or humiliate people. I think we're all a little guilty of this at times. But, you know, the key is we all need to pay more attention.
Well, here's the question. I mean, obviously the people who didn't participate in calling the police were concerned about repercussions. That seems to be the issue. So what do experts say? I mean, they shouldn't actually intervene and stop someone.
No, but
they should...
call the police. I mean, you don't know if this is a dangerous kidnapper who has a gun, who is armed. And so what you're supposed to do is keep them in your sights. Do what that man did in the piece. Step outside, keep them in your sights, make sure they don't leave, and call 911 and let the authorities handle it. They want to be called. Even if you just suspect something, it's better safe than sorry. Could save a child's life versus angering somebody who may actually be the real parent.
So it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff Rossen, very important reporting. Thank you so much.